What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I got the Battlefair Stage 3, and here's what I think you should be going for. First up is Stormbringer. It has the special ability that every third shot will slow down the target and deals increased damage. This is a pretty good instant shot sniper, and sadly this is a very bad Battlefair, so this is the best of the worst options. This gun can be really hard to use, but if you can get good with it, it can do some cool stuff. Like right here, as you can see, I got like 20 assists, and then we finally did get a kill. And unlike most of the other snipers, I really think that Stormbringer, you do need other weapons to make it kind of work. Like an Orion can help a lot, and I really think that using something like Survivor to give you the speed boost also helps. I mean, we did end up getting the 4 at once unstoppable, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that you can get cheap, quick kills with this Stormbringer, and you can get a lot of other kills with your other weapons. And you can use the Stormbringer's ability to get that third shot damage very high, and its ability to pick off your teammates' kills and do the same thing that Orion does and just get those cheap, quick, fast kills. Like right here, we have no health, but luckily we do have the Stormbringer giving us the 5 at once after the 4 at once unstoppable. And yes, a lot of this is going to be reliant on other stuff, but it can do things on its own. It just needs to make sure that you're getting headshots, especially with its third bonus damage shot. It is super important that you're getting that shot as a headshot, since it does so much more damage than the others. And I really do like this weapon. It's kind of fun and new, and the scope's just really nice. It's a refreshing change of pace, kind of. But it does have its problems. It doesn't register the best, and certain things like one-shot Kuda and crossbow with Scorpion can really make this gun suffer. But the good things that it has is it can pick off kills really nice, and then if you're gonna be really low, as you saw earlier with the 5 at once, and here with the 4 at once, you can really get those kills that just require you to get the kills quickly, and that's why I think it's number 1. Next up is the Suppressor, and its ability is that it shoots everyone, and then when you get the 6th shot, it will blow up doing double damage, and it'll explode doing damage on everyone in the area. So this one's a special kind of gun. If you're scoped, it won't hit anyone unless you're standing still. And if you're moving around, you have to have it on hip fire. I know it's very strange, and it will seem like it has a lot of registration issues, but that's really what it is that if you're moving, you have to have it hip fire. If you're standing still, you have to have it scope. And it doesn't say that anywhere on the gun, it's just a thing, and God expects you to figure it out. I have a complete tutorial on this weapon. I will have it in the description, and it can kind of teach you what to do with it. But it does pretty good, as you can see, getting the unstoppables and more, but the rockets are gonna kill you, and then, hey, if you're unlucky, the rocket guy's gonna dance on you too. I mean, what can you do? Because of the weirdness of how this gun works, I don't know that I would recommend it. It does take a lot of getting used to where if you're moving to not scope, and then if you scope to make sure you're standing still. But it does do a ton of damage when you are standing still. Like right here, you can see it does kill the guy very quickly, even though I was missing a lot of the headshots. And it is very good about that. Also, it can come in handy a ton when you get that 8th or 6th shot, whichever one gives you the explosion and slows everyone, and then also gives you the AoE damage. It can really help you out, and I've gotten a lot of multi-kills off of that, and slowing them afterwards can also be helpful. The only thing that sucks about it is if they're Wasp, you will increase their damage from like 360 body shots to 460 body shots, but that's all frozen and fire people on the Wasp. So right here, we're gonna come out, just do our thing, get the kill, and then we see the guy stand still, hit all the headshots, and he dies so fast. And that is all to do with the insane time to kill this gun can have, and that's why I do have it as my number 2. just for the simple fact that everything in this battle fair is kind of bad, and it is something that does work. It is a little frustrating though. It will feel really annoying when you miss the shots with it, so I recommend you watch my video showing exactly how to play with it. Number 3 is Mirage, and Mirage would actually be up on the list, but there is a problem. It's only good because of the Wasp, and the Wasp has a thing that if you have fire or frozen damage on you, you will increase your damage. And the reason it's only good with the Wasp is when the Mirage breaks, it actually slows you down with frost damage. This gives you an increased damage from 360 body shots to 460 damage body shots. So when you do the first shot to 2 kills worth of shots with your Wasp after the Mirage breaks, you will actually start to kill people a lot faster, and it can help you sneak up on people, and it does give you the speed boost, which is super helpful. So if you can just get used to running routes around people, it can be super nice to be able to get the speed boost of the Wasp, and then when you get out of it, you can have the extra damage because of that buff. It really is just a great combo of the Wasp. The problem is, if the Wasp gets nerfed, that's a ton of fragments down the drain. So next up is the Exorcist. First thing, it charges up like a spinny wheel sniper before it fires. It shoots several bullets at once, and its enhanced shot hitting the enemy increases the damage of the next shot in the burst. So this gun is kind of unique in every way, and it can be a little annoying because it can be hard to actually hit people sometimes. And with the Wasp killing so fast, it can be really hard to have the spinny wheel before you start shooting. But the good news with it is it shoots quite quickly after you get it going, and it can kill people usually in the first 2 shots. But I do not recommend going for this as your main shotgun. I would probably just save your tokens for another battle fair. But if you really like this style of play, I mean, it is something that you might want to go for. In other games, there's similar shotguns to this, and if it's something that you like, I don't know, go for it. But it isn't as good as it used to be because of the Wasp, and it was only ever really good in 28.1. So for hero, don't go for it. It's a machine gun, and they're not good right now. Bulwark. It gives you a shield that blocks 50% of incoming damage, but it also decreases your damage, so I don't think you should get it either. And I am super against getting the Mustang. The reason for this is it doesn't help you in the fight. It can only ever help get your KD up because you won't run out of ammo if you're going for objectives or you're going in. Only for people like these that have higher KDs with low win-loss percentages, all of them have Mustang because all of them use that to screw their team over, and that's why I don't like Mustang. But next up is Warmonger, and as you can see, I started out with 751 battle box coins. This is important because Warmonger actually costs less to max. It takes 220 less battle box coins to be able to max this and get the guaranteed fragments. This means more spends for less, which will give you more consumables and more importantly, more medium cases for perks. And as you saw at the start, I had 751 battle box coins. I ended this one with 806. You can actually gain off of it. And the reset normally costs 350 battle box coins, but it's only 200 for Warmonger. So if you don't need much and you just want to get consumables in medium cases and further the battle career, that's the way to go. Just like Opal's the way to go because it's so cute. When I'm playing, sometimes I like to use a pillow to rest my iPad on. This is not okay with Opal because he thinks that pillows should have heads on them. Don't worry guys, Opal was there to take care of our problem and he made sure to put his head on the pillow, and I tried to hold him off, but it didn't work, so he just collapsed on my hand. But don't worry, my other hand was totally free to give him lots and lots of pets. thank you so much to all my donators and supporters. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I'll have a video out on Orion and how to use that one of these days soon. And also a video on how to use the Stormbringer. So that'll probably be the next two. And let me know what you guys want and I'll try to make those two. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day.